Just moments ago, the National Weather Service canceled our flash flood watch. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. All across North Texas, we saw the high water catching people off guard. This evening in Hood County, rescue crews responded to this car swept away by the rushing water out of Stroud Creek. But it turns out the driver had already made it out safely and left before the emergency crews arrived. Fox 4's Zahid Arab joining us with a look at some of the other trouble caused by more rain today.
Well, Steve, parts of North Texas have seen 10+ inches of rain just in the past week, overflowing lakes and saturating the ground, making the area susceptible to flooding. Even more rain falling down today only added to the danger, like it did just about a block downstream this creek.
Drenched and embarrassed, 4 friends walking home from school are taught how unpredictable nature is.
Definitely not safe to let children near the embankments.
Tiffany Embry holds tight to her 11-year-old son after he and some friends walking home along this far northeast Dallas creek get stuck, surrounded by rising floodwater, unable to get at the embankment. According to Dallas Fire and Rescue, one of them managed to swim across the fast-moving creek, run to a nearby house, and call 911. Texas Task Force 1 high rescue teams respond and save his 3 friends.
I would just like to thank everybody for rescuing the kids today.
In Granbury, a heavy downpour overwhelmed drainage ditches, spilling onto the roads and parking lots. Trouble for this pickup truck, thanks to the rain, is now a waterbed. With floodwater running up to the doors, a Good Samaritan gave a much-needed way out.
It is pretty high. We noticed that all the way down here. The water level just keeps going up, getting up.
Not too far away, next to the Brookshire's grocery store, security is tight around a growing sinkhole, keeping people from checking it out too close. In Rio Vista, a small community hit by a tornado 2 weeks ago, students went home at 1 o'clock because flash flooding concerns in southern Johnson County.
The ground is so saturated with us looking at the weather reports and what we were fixing to get. We were real nervous about getting our kids home because we have a bunch of low water bridges, and the last time it flooded, it came across all those bridges.
The school district is surrounded by Mustang Creek and 3 low water bridges, which flood easily.
They were concerned that they wouldn't be able to get home and they'd have to house them at the school.
Back in northeast Dallas, Embry says her soaked and scared son is proof nature needs respect.
It was a pretty horrible experience, but I think they learned. I think the experience in itself is a good punishment.
That mother whose son was rescued from this creek says he has learned his lesson. Heather, she says this was the first and last time he walks home this way.
Tough lesson to learn. All right, Zahid, thank you.